Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw right away is Vick. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. An even 40 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw, here's Vick. Flush to his right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Reese Hall, touchdown Raiders. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Raiders 7, Bears nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Jacory Krosky-Merritt, touchdown Bears. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing is Vick. To the outside, it's brought in by Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Rolling right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup A scramble leads to a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Vick. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
Trayvon Diggs.
Now, Vick. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Vegas.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. To the air, it's Vick. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. Whoa. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
A gain of 19.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. Back with more from Mexico City and the International Series. After this, from the 48-yard line, here is 2nd and 6. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Vick. This one on target for Johnson. Down the left sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Moving to his right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. First and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7. 2nd down, they need 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Vick. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He manages to get the throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bears have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That'll be taken in by Krusky Merritt. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Chicago.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Well, but this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball. If that ball hits his hands, more time